Hey y'all, my name is Jules Randall. I'm 17 years old from California, and this is my YouTube channel. On this channel, I will be talking about motivation, self-worth, discipline, and getting to who you really want to be, along with how you want to be treated and how to allow people in your life that will treat people the way that you want to be treated. Now, the first topic that I will be talking about with you guys is knowing how you should be treated and being treated in the right way. Now, in order to be treated in the way that you want to be treated, you have to treat people the way that you want to be treated, aka the golden rule. Now, for example, if someone is going to disrespect you, or someone is disrespecting you, don't stand for it. Don't. Now, the more that you allow people to disrespect you, and take jokes, for example, if someone is joking around with you, oh, you're stupid, oh, you're dumb, oh, you don't know what you're doing, no. Don't take it, because the more that you allow that to happen, the more that you allow that to go on in your life, the more that other people will catch on to that and think that, number one, that you literally are dumb and you're just accepting it, or that they can also joke around about that with you too. And it will keep going and going and going and going and going until they all think that. Now, other people's opinions about you do not matter, clearly, obviously. However, if you want to be viewed a certain way, you have to act a certain way. If you want people to think about you a certain way, you have to be that certain way. There's a lot that goes into that topic. There's a lot that can be said about other people too. However, for example, in relationships, if you want to be treated a certain way, you have to put all effort into that relationship. If you start to be disrespected into that relationship, you explain your boundaries clearly, and they do not respect those boundaries, and they do not allow you to be able to talk about your boundaries, and they don't accept them, leave. No matter how hard it is, no matter how much care and time and effort you've put into that person, if they do not respect your boundaries and respect what you have said and the limits and your personal expressions about how you want things to be in that relationship, and you have put genuine effort into that and shown that clearly, and they don't reciprocate that back, leave. It is a waste of your time. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because it won't. It simply won't. That's just the truth. But you have to set boundaries for yourself and express them. And if they don't respect that, leave. That goes for relationships, friendships, peers, all of the above. If respect is given, respect will be received. Respect is a two-way street. Respect is not a one-way street. If you show respect, respect should be given back. That's how that works. That goes for being the way you want to be, being treated the way that you want to be treated. That goes for all the way around the board. Now, self-potential and getting to who you really, really want to be. There's so many aspects that can go into that. Number one, motivation. Motivation in getting to who you really want to be. Setting goals for yourself. And actually taking time to sit down and analyze the potential that you could have and how to reach it. Because yes, you can think to yourself, oh, I have all of this potential and I can reach it, and I have the ability to reach that potential. That's great. That's awesome. You can go brag to people about your potential and who you can be and who you are right now, but it doesn't mean anything until you actually take action to it and get to who you really want to be. It doesn't mean anything until you take months upon months, or days, or weeks, or years, and reach it. No change happens without changing the way you think, without changing your lifestyle. For example, right now, if you have absolutely no motivation to get up, you have no motivation to even brush your teeth, take a shower, get up, wash your hair, fight for yourself. That is the only way that you are going to change your life. That is the only way. That is the only way that you're going to reach your potential and see it. If you're having trouble seeing your potential, sit down and analyze the way you've been living, how you can live. Just look at yourself in the mirror and think, how can I improve? And how can I get to where I really want to be? Now, like I said before, it's not easy. That's not the point. It will never be easy. But the challenge and the suffering that you go through to get to who you really want to be and your potential is worth it. It's not easy. It will not be easy. The hardest part is changing your mindset, changing the way you think, changing the way you perceive yourself, your situation, and changing the way you perceive on how you can get there, and actually keeping up with the discipline. Now, motivation and discipline get confused. Motivation, for example, if you're sitting in your room at 3 a.m. in the morning and you have this sudden urge to change your life, and you have this sudden urge to get up in the morning, go for a run, go to the gym every single day, and you get that sudden moment of excitement that, yes, I'm going to do this. That's one thing. That's great. I'm glad you got that motivation. I'm glad that you got that feeling that you need to change. But when it comes to actually maintaining discipline with that every single day, for months on end, years on end, actually getting up during that morning, getting up, going for that run, going to the gym even when you really don't want to. Discipline is doing things that you know you have to do to improve yourself even when you do not want to. That is discipline. Now, motivation, I know some people get confused with what it should be and what it is, or what people think it is. Now, one thing that I have experienced in my personal life, and I don't know if anyone can relate to this that is watching this, but a lot of people use their motivation as their past self, what they used to be and what they can be now. Their main motivation is the habits that they used to have and how they hate that, how they hate what they used to be, how they completely just want to obliterate that person that they were in the past. And, they go to the gym, they work out, they run, they change their lifestyle just to get rid of that person. That is amazing. Great. But what I would say is, instead of using your past self as motivation, use what you can be in the future as motivation. Because once you get to the point where that past self is gone, and you have changed your view on it, you change your perspective on what you've gone through as a lesson. What is your motivation now? Do you see what I mean? Use who you can be and your potential as your motivation. Stay disciplined. Stay getting to who you really want to be, and don't accept disrespect from people around you, like I said at the beginning of the video. Once you start to change your mindset and change the way that you think about yourself, your life, the lessons you've learned in your life, your past experiences, the right people will come into your life. And this goes on to another topic of people that should be in your life, and realizing the people that will just distract you from your goals. It is really hard to differentiate between the people that will lead you into worldly temptations and lead you down the wrong path, and people that will push you towards the right path. It's really, really, really hard to see the difference between the two. Once you start to change the way you think, once you start to change the way you, like I said, the way you view what you've gone through, the way you view yourself, the way you view your life, who you can be, and your goals, and you actually start to legitimately take action, the people that used to bring you down, sometimes you won't even know it either. That is a whole other topic. But the people that used to distract you, mentally drain you, bring you down, they will start to leave. They will start to exit out of your life, because you're changing the way you think. You're leveling up. And people that will push you towards your goal and push you to who you really can be and will be real with you, will not sugarcoat when they see that you're doing something wrong, or when they see that you're not being yourself, or when they see that you're being distracted. And they will tell you, and they will be real with you. Those are the people that will start to enter into your life once you change your perspective on who you are and actually start to take action towards your goals and not hesitate. It will be really hard. But you got to stay consistent. So, moral of the story, don't take disrespect from people. Know your worth. Understand who you can be and get yourself there. It's not an overnight thing. You're not going to realize your worth overnight. You're not just going to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm this. Yeah, you will have that moment, but it's about maintaining it, just like discipline. Self-worth, not taking disrespect from people, being who you really want to be, and taking action to who you know you can be. That is the intro to my YouTube channel. So those are the topics that I will be mainly talking about on my YouTube channel. Feel free to comment down below any other topics that you guys would like me to talk about or bring up in my YouTube channel or my TikTok or my Instagram. Y'all can follow my TikTok. It's Juliana Randall with 3 L's. I'll put that into my description. My Instagram is also Juliana Randall with 3 L's. And yeah, I love y'all, to whoever's watching this. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I love y'all. Bye.